many times. Among the years I've made us blind. Why let love be like some prison in your mind? It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be.
Here with Holly Miranda. You grew up in Detroit, Michigan. What was that like?
I grew up kind of between Detroit and Tennessee. I was born in Detroit and then moved to Tennessee, and then when I came back to Michigan, it was kind of suburban Detroit. It was pretty sterile. I mean, Detroit's scary, but it was cool. A lot of music, a lot of good music. Yeah.
What was the musical scene like?
I mean, my childhood music scene was Christian music and Motown. Motown being the okay thing that I was, kind of allowed to listen to. But I love Motown.
Christian music was what you were forced to listen to?
It was like the other option. Yeah. There was always a full band at church and a choir. And then also, yeah, like Christian artists, Christian rap.
Jars of Clay.
Jars of Clay, DC Talk. I've been to a Jars of Clay concert. Yes.
That's a scoop.
Yeah.
That's what they call a scoop.
When I was like 12.
Motown is definitely, yeah, it's a big Michigan magnet of music. Did you kind of absorb any of that sound, do you think?
Doesn't need to be. So where do the waves go in my life?
Yeah, for sure. I think, what I grew up on was like Diana Ross and Smokey Robinson, and then as I got older, I kind of started discovering, Curtis Mayfield and Al Green, and I think a lot of, I love the horns, in those records, and even like Shuggie Otis. Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it influenced me, maybe not so much in like a songwriting style, but I think like an ambient reverb. Like I love those, like the old records where you can hear that they're all standing around, one microphone trying to get the timing right.
So you try to impart that with the recordings that you're doing now? Like you have, like the new record, which sounds really great, has a lot of ambience and room sounds. Were you involved with that process, like the recording?
Yeah, no, I was there for every second of it. I don't think it's been like a conscious, influence, but I definitely, when I listen back to my stuff, I can hear it, yeah.
Welcome back.
You live in Brooklyn. Yeah. And obviously that's a lot different than Detroit, the Detroit, Michigan scene, I guess.
Kind of, not where I live.
How do you feel like you fit into the, whatever the Brooklyn landscape is? Do you feel any affinity with what's going on?
At times, yeah. I'm not there too much right now. But, went to a lot of shows, and I lived at the Death by Audio house for a while, and, would listen to Place to Bury Strangers rehearsing while I was in the shower, and like just rattling off the walls, But I think at this point, like when I'm home, I kind of just want to chill. I'm not like, I don't know. I'm getting older, Nick.
Can you talk about your band, The Jealous Girlfriends?
Yeah, that was a band that this guy Alex Lipson and I started about, I don't even know, 6 years ago, maybe. But yeah, that was kind of, I feel like, cutting my teeth, you know? I never picked up an electric guitar or used a guitar pedal before I, was in that band. I was always, I played solo for like 5 years before that, but it was always pretty acoustic, and, I learned a lot.
It could all be so simple, but you'd rather make it hard. Your loving you is like a battle, and we both end up with scars.
So what's next for you after the festival ends? And
we go back, we meet back up with Tegan and Sarah in Minneapolis and finish that tour. And then we're going to Europe for some of our first headlining shows over there. And then home, and then doing the East Coast, some headlining shows in the East Coast.
Cool. What's it like being on XL? That's a label that's started over in London and has a rich history of a rich roster, I guess.
Yeah, no, they're great. They've been absolutely amazing. They've been really killing it.
Cool. Well,
I have to say that, 'cause otherwise I'd be like, don't. Sorry.
Okay, well that was a good, very natural answer. It was great chatting with you. I hope you have a really good rest of the fest.
Cool. Thank you.
No matter how